Curious Commerce Capital Budgeting Series Part 25. In the previous video, we understood the concept and formula of NPV, but today we are going one level deeper. Today's big question is, can you calculate NPV confidently by yourself? Many students understand theory but become confused during actual numerical calculations, especially when powers, discounting, and multiple years are involved. Students panic. But after today's session, that confusion will disappear completely. Today, we will solve NPV step by step like a finance manager in a real company. By the end of this video, you can solve NPV numerically confidently. You can avoid common mistakes. You can understand why companies use NPV for investment decisions. So keep your calculator ready, notebook ready, and let's begin this practical finance journey together with Curious Commerce. Now let us understand the problem carefully. We have initial investment of rupees 1000. Cash flow in the year first is 600. Cash flow in the year second is 600. Discount rate is 10%. Now students, before solving, always understand meaning of these numbers. The company is investing 1000 rupees today. This money goes out immediately. So this is an outflow. After investing, the project generates 6 years of cash inflow in the first year and in the second year. But remember, money received in future is not equal to money today. Why? Because of inflation, risk, opportunity cost, and alternative investments. That's why we discount future cash flows. This discounting process in the heart of the NPV. A finance manager never compares future money directly with the present money. Instead, they convert all future money into present value. That is exactly what we will do now. Now we will start with the formula. The NPV formula is NPV is equal to sigma CT divided by 1 plus R to the power of T minus investment. CT means cash flow at time T, R means discounting rate, T means the time period. The sigma symbol means add all discounted cash flows. Very important point. We do not add future cash flows directly. We first discount each year separately. Students usually make mistakes here. For example, the wrong calculation is 600 plus 600, that is 1200 is the total cash flow. That is the wrong. The correct method is discount year first separately and discount year second separately. Then add both present value. Only after that, subtract initial investment. So this is the initial investment part. This order is extremely important in exams and as well as the interviews. Now let us calculate year first present value. The formula is present value equals cash flow divided by 1 plus r to the whole to the power of t. Now why we are using 1.1 is because the 10% discount rate means 1 plus 0.10 equals 1.1. Now 600 divided by 1.1 gives approximately 545. Meaning 600 rupees received after 1 year is worth only 545 rupees today. This is a very important finance concept. Future money lose its present value because the time passes, inflation reduces purchasing power, risk exists. This is called the time value of money. Every finance decision is built on this principle, that is time value of money. We move towards the year second. This time the money comes after 2 years, so discounting becomes larger. The formula is the present value equals cash flow of the second year divided by 1 plus r whole to the power of 2. That is 2 means the time, that is 2 years. Now calculate carefully. 1.1 square means 1.1 into 1.1 is 1.21. That is the square root of 1.1 is 1.21. Now 600 divided by 1.21, that is, notice this amount, that is 496. Year second present value is smaller than year first present value. Why? Because the money is received later. The faster the cash flow, the lower its present value. This is why long term projects are riskier. The financial manager analyzed timing carefully. Present values. The year first present value is 545 approximately, and the second year present value is 496. The total PV is 545 plus 496 is 1041. This means the total present value of future cash flow is 1041 rupees only. Remember, this is not profit yet. This is only the present value of inflows. We still need to compare it with the investment. Many students stop calculating here by mistake. But NPV calculation is incomplete without subtracting investment. The formula is NPV equals total present value of cash flows minus initial investment. Total present value is 1041. The initial investment is 1000. 1041 minus 1000 is 41. This means after recovering investment and considering time value of money, the project still gives extra value of 41 rupees. That is the NPV, net present value. That extra value we call as in the net present value. The positive NPV means the project creates wealth. It means that NPV is greater than 0. If the NPV is less than 0 means we reject the project. If the NPV is 0, the project is indifferent, neither gain nor loss. Here, it is the positive is more than the NPV is greater than 0. That's why we accept the project. We accept project because of the positive NPV. And the addition rule. Once again, if NPV is greater than 0, we accept the project. If the NPV is less than 0, we reject the project. Why do companies accept if the NPV is positive in the projects? Because they increase shareholders' wealth. That is the ultimate goal of financial management. In our previous example, the NPV is 41. So, this project should be accepted even though 41 rupees looks small. It still means value of creation. Large companies use this logic for factory investment, machinery purchase, real estate projects, startup investment. And this is the real world finance. Use calculator carefully. It is very important. Most mistakes happen in powers, decimal calculation, wrong discounting factors. Students often type 1.1 into 2 instead of 1.1 square. That gives wrong answer. So always check the powers properly. Also write each step separately in exams. Step by step presentation gives better marks and avoid confusions. Step 1 is wrong discounting. Students forgets power. The second mistake is forgetting to subtract investment. It is the final step. We should be very careful about that. The mistake third is calculation errors. Small calculation mistakes can change entire addition. So always verify discounting factor, addition, final subtraction, final requires accuracy. NPV is one of the best investment decision tool because it considers time value of money, risk factors, actual wealth creations. Positive NPV projects increase companies' value. That's why multinational companies rely heavily on NPV analysis. Finance managers trust NPV because it is practical and scientific. NPV step by step, how to calculate present values, how to make investment decisions using NPV. Most importantly, we understood the logic behind discounting. Remember, practice is the key. The more numericals you solve, the faster and more confident you become. PV numericals, there are very learn multiple cash flows, complex calculations, advanced exams level problems. So continue your learning journey with Curious Commerce. If this video helped you, like, share, subscribe, and support the capital budgeting series. See you in the next video. Once again, thank you all.